little bit of a rain sprinkle tonight. Not too bad. Any more rain in the forecast? Let's get the answer from Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart.
Well, we got a little bit more for tonight for some areas, but I think most areas will probably just see cloud cover. That'll be the rule. So once we get past that, we do have dry for Thursday and Friday, still mild conditions. Cloudy conditions come back for Saturday. The good news is just breezy conditions, but we're not expecting any really rainfall with the system coming through the weekend, so it'll still remain dry. And as I said, mild conditions, that means a lot of areas will see 50s, maybe even some upper 50s as we get close to Saturday. So the mild conditions continue. Here's what's left of the rainfall, too. Very light. A lot of this may not even be reaching the ground. La Crosse could see a little bit of this back edge come through in the next hour and a half. If we get anything, light sprinkles, maybe 100th, enough to wet the pavement. Further south, that'll probably where it might continue to the Wisconsin River overnight. Otherwise, once everyone wakes up in the morning commute, should be dry with a north wind, some cloud cover out there. We'll start seeing a few breaks in, I think, later in the morning, give or take some of the areas further southeast. But we'll see breaks off and on, I think, throughout the day. So a mix of the clouds and sun, that's what we'll see. Overnight temperatures will remain mild with the cloud cover, probably more in the upper 30s or especially even 40s for a lot of areas. So a mild start for the day. We're not going to see much improvement in the temperatures given the cloud cover, but overall still above average. These temperatures are all about 3 to 4 degrees where we should be. Upper 40s to low 50s, light winds, all once again not a bad Thursday day for it. As we go into Friday, morning low clouds, and I think we'll see more sun in the afternoon, so that'll keep the temps a little bit down, but still very similar to Thursday, mid to upper 50s, maybe in a few spots, but still, again, pleasant and dry. There's that system that'll be approaching. The warm front comes through Friday night into Saturday. Then we'll see breezy conditions ahead of that probably Saturday with a lot of increase in cloud cover, but it lacks a lot of moisture, so we're not expecting really much in precipitation chances with that. It'll be far to the north. Once that passes east, we're going to start off, Sunday's going to be pretty nice, and Monday will start off pretty decent. But then we're going to watch the next system, and this is the one that really is going to be taken note for next week. At least this is the first piece of it. It'll start off in the southern plains. Precipitation will stay down there, but late as we get towards Monday night into Tuesday, that's when we start getting the rainfall. This is for Monday night and really Tuesday. This is all rainfall, expecting maybe potentially another inch to an inch and a half during this period. So it's going to be a wet period probably Monday night and at least half of Tuesday. Now what gets more interesting as this low gets further northeast, as we start seeing change in precipitation, this is more likely towards like we're seeing probably Thursday and Friday, so the amount of snow potential is starting to increase. Just slight chances, but I think a lot of lake effect snow will be something to keep in mind for Thursday and Friday of next week. Now the other story with this system will be the wind, so we'll keep note of that too going into next week. Overall, it's still a mild stretch, but then things do change. As I note, Monday through Thursday, the one thing that we sure know for certain is the temperatures are going to fall. Precipitation is going to be around, and the wind will be a story too. The things we don't know is when that snow becomes a factor after Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And right now I would say don't change any plans yet, but keep note of what's going on with this system because it's probably the first real major system we've seen in November here.
Yeah, big changes next week.
Yeah, it's definitely going to feel more like Thanksgiving with those upper 30s, along with that north wind that'll be about 15 to 20.
Oh boy, significant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.